The female foreskin, which is commonly referred to as the clitoral hood. Yes, we have it too. It's a fold of skin that covers the sensitive head of the clitoris. In most cases, the head itself is only visible if you place 2 fingers slightly above and on the sides of the hood and pull it upwards. By the way, for many, this is also a pleasant method of stimulation. Today, let's discuss what both guys and girls should know about this foreskin. Its functional purpose is the same as the male foreskin, to protect the sensitive area and to produce lubricating sebum through its glands. The hood and labia also play a role in achieving orgasm, which uninformed people, unlike you, my darlings, mistakenly call vaginal. During intercourse, the skin stretches, pulling the head of the clitoris with it, thus stimulating it. However, noticeable pleasure can only be felt by girls whose clitoris is located low, meaning close to the vagina. Using these facts, it's not hard to guess that this skin, like the labia, is almost insensitive. So guys, paying attention to it during cunnilingus is as useless as focusing on your own foreskin during a blowjob. However, if the fold of the clitoral hood is large, it can reduce the sensitivity of the clitoris. The size of the labia and the hood is partially related to a girl's natural testosterone level, and if it's naturally high, a paradox occurs. Your libido is higher, you want sex more often, but clitoral sensitivity is lower, and so are your chances of orgasm. Girls, in such cases, during stimulation, the foreskin needs to be either lifted or the device should be placed below or on the sides. Guys, if your girl's foreskin is larger than average during oral sex, work your tongue from bottom to top and side to side. If using your hand, apply more pressure. To enhance sensitivity, a special surgery, labioplasty, can be performed to reduce or remove the clitoral foreskin, often along with the labia. Most often, this is done for aesthetic reasons, and girls are unaware that the size of their skin in intimate areas indicates a higher libido, but orgasmic capacity does indeed slightly increase. In the study, Aesthetic Reduction of the Labia Minora and Clitoral Hood using Extended Central Wedge Resection, 2008, it was reported that out of 407 women who had the surgery, 71% experienced enhanced sexual sensations, and only 1 reported a decrease in sexual activity. Nevertheless, doctors always warn about the risks of such a procedure. For instance, there is a chance of accidentally and irreversibly damaging the dorsal nerve of the clitoris. If the clitoral hood is too small, orgasmic capacity will be higher. The clitoris makes direct contact with the partner's pubic bone. It's easier to stimulate, and there's nothing to get in the way. In short, the nerve is exposed. But there are downsides. In a non-aroused state, its sensitivity can bring a sea of unpleasant and even painful sensations, to the point where wearing lace underwear becomes impossible. In general, there's no correct or normal size for the clitoral hood. A large one means high testosterone, libido, and sexuality. A small one, easier to stimulate and considered more aesthetically pleasing, and that's typically what we see in porn.